Hey friends, today we are going to be reading Whatever the Weather, a collection of poems. Let's talk about this genre. Poetry uses images, sounds, and rhythm to express feelings. As you read the poems in Whatever the Weather, look for words that appeal to the senses, words that make you think of powerful images or pictures, words that are fun to say or that sound unique, repetition of sounds, words, or lines. Let's go ahead and set our purpose. Today, our purpose will be to ask questions before, during, and after reading to help you get information or understand the text. Look for evidence in the text and pictures to answer your questions. The power words that you will be seeing in today's text are splatter, rumble, slather, glide, covers, creep, slithering, and shimmering. Be sure to look for these words as we're reading today. Now go ahead and take a picture walk through the book. Try to make some predictions about what you think this story is going to be about. Then, as we're going through and reading each of the poems, see if you need to adjust your predictions along the way. At the end of reading, return to your original prediction and decide if it was correct. Let's go ahead and get some background knowledge on weather and our feelings.
How does the weather make you feel? Sometimes rainy days can make people sad. If it rains on a day when you have something fun planned outside, you might feel disappointed to see dark clouds in the sky. Sometimes rainy days can make people happy. If you want to stay inside and feel cozy with the book, you might be delighted to see a cloudy sky. Sunny days often make people cheerful. Feeling the sun on your face can make you smile. No matter the weather, look for ways to enjoy it.
Let's go ahead and begin with a poem called Weather by Eve Merriam. Dot a dot dot, dot a dot dot, spotting the window pane. Spack a spack speck, flick a flack fleck, freckling the window pane. A splatter, a scatter, a wet cat a clatter, a splatter, a rumble outside. Umbrella, 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 bumbershoot barrel of rain. Slosh a galosh, slosh a galosh, slither and slather and glide. A puddle, a jump, a puddle, a jump, a puddle, a jump, puddle, splosh. A juddle, a pump, a luddle, a dump, a puddle, muddle, jump in and slide. Oh, I like that poem. That was fun to read. So, how do you see that the spaces between the words help create rhythm in this poem? Yes, that's exactly right. It adds a pause to each line that gives the poem a beat. The beats sound like the rhythm of rain. So, I'm going to think about this right now. The second stanza describes a wet cat a clatter, but where is the cat in this picture? I read that a barrel of rain falls. I think the clatter is the sound of the cat running away to get out of the rain. That's why it's not in the picture. Let's go ahead and move on to our next poem. This poem is called Covers by Nikki Giovanni. Glass covers windows to keep the cold away. Clouds cover the sky to make a rainy day. Nighttime covers all the things that creep. Blankets cover me when I'm asleep. What do these two stanzas have to do with weather? Well, I see on the first page that the two stanzas have to do with weather. Windows keep out the cold, and clouds cover the sky. I think the poet is showing different kinds of weather. And the two stanzas on this page, well, they aren't about weather at all. So, what connects all of the stanzas together? The poet describes different kinds of covers. All the stanzas have two lines. The first two stanzas rhyme, and the last two stanzas rhyme. The picture of the window for the first stanza matches the window over the girl's bed in the last stanza. All right, let's go ahead and read our last poem. This poem is called Cloud Dragons by Pat Mora. What do you see in the clouds so high? What do you see in the sky? Oh, I see dragons that curl their tails as they go slithering by. What do you see in the clouds so high? What do you see? Tell me, do. Oh, I see cabalitos that race the wind high in the shimmering blue. As I read this poem, I wonder who is speaking? So I'm going to look for clues in the words and picture. One thing I notice is that the first stanza asks a question. What do you see in the clouds? Stanza 2 seems to answer that question. I see dragons. Stanza 3 and 4 answer questions too. That makes me think one person asks the questions in stanzas 1 and 3, and others answer them in stanzas 2 and 4. The children in the picture are looking at the clouds, so I think they're the ones that are answering questions. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to compare cloud dragons with covers. What is the same and different about the stanzas in Cloud Dragons and covers? What do you guys think? Do we see? Each of these are stanzas. Same thing in Cloud Dragons. We have our stanzas. They look like little paragraphs because of the spacing. Yes, okay. So both Cloud Dragons and covers have 4 stanzas. Each stanza in covers has 2 lines. Let's take a look at that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then each of the stanzas in Cloud Dragons has 3 lines. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. How do the stanzas in each poem help you understand the poet's ideas? That's right. Each stanza in covers describes a kind of cover that protects us. Each stanza in Cloud Dragons is about what people see in the clouds. So why did the poets repeat words or lines in their poems? Yes, that's right. The poets repeated words or lines to call more attention to them. Thank you for reading with me today, friends. I hope you enjoyed reading Whatever the Weather, a collection of poems.